What's up, everyone? This is SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. We're coming at you with a super spicy episode 264, and we're recording on January 9th, 2024. I'm Doug, and joining me today, we got Warren.
Happy New Year's! Hi.
Yeah, that happened a while ago. And Anita.
Hello.
As a quick reminder, check out SojuTalk on your favorite podcast platform, sub to us on YouTube, and join the SojuTalk Discord and be a part of the nation.
Also, happy birthday, Douglas!
Yeah, if you are listening to this
Doug.
on the day it comes out, it is my birthday today.
Yay.
I'm old. It's what it is. The reason we're recording on a Tuesday today is because the three of us, as many of you know, we all went to the University of Michigan.
Go Blue.
Go Blue, yes. And yesterday they were playing in the college football national championship game and they won. So perfect season, 15-0, Michigan versus everyone. First time we won a national championship since 1997, I believe, when Lloyd Carr was the coach. And then the first time we had an undisputed championship since like the 70s, where no one else could claim it. So yeah,
Invincibles. We don't lose. Team 144.
So that happened. It was fun. It was great. So that's why this is one day late. Hey, New Year, same us though. But we're gonna be spicy. I already know that we're gonna bring some energy. Warren and I already have a sticking point with today's releases. So let's just get into them.
Yeah,
in the after hours though. So, you know, when you watch Korean variety shows, they always bring like a fortune teller in around New Year's where they get their fortune read for the next upcoming year. Warren pretty much figured out our fortunes. He's going to dictate them to us in the after hours, so stick around for that.
Interesting.
But the new releases, we're only going to cover 3. I know there were a lot of songs over the break, but these are the 3 that won the vote. The first one is a pre-debut song from TWS, which is the Pledis rookie boy group that's going to debut later in January. We got RIIZE with Love 119, and we have ITZY with Untouchable. But let's start with TWS. So the song is called Oh My Sevens or something.
7 seconds?
7 seconds, something like that. They're from Pledis. They got 6 kids. Shinyu, he's a Korean kid though. I thought for a second he was Japanese or something with that name. But his name is Shinyu. We have Dohoon, Youngjae, Hanjin, Jihoon, and Kyungmin. So their group TWS, TWS, it stands for, there's a word here, 24/7 with us. They took the T from 20, the W from with, and the S in us. I don't know, but that's what they did.
That's an interesting name.
TWS, and they will make their official debut on January 22nd with the mini album Sparkling Blue.
Ooh, I like that name.
All right.
I like this. Is it just me?
Too.
I thought that. Okay, I could have done without the bullshit in the beginning, to be honest. Like,
Okay, that's what I don't like though.
Okay, I thought it was interesting, and I almost thought, like, am I watching the right clip? Like, is this the right video? But it's interesting that they included it in the beginning just to get, like, a very brief, like, documentary style.
It felt scripted, though. Like, it felt scripted.
Of course they're gonna
17 was
script it.
there.
Yeah.
It was so forced. Like, Bang PD shows up to see the debut evaluation, and everyone claps at the end, and then everyone's happy about this group. I thought it was a little bullshit there.
It was okay. I thought it was nice.
In terms of the actual song or performance we saw, I thought this was very compelling. It got me excited about this group. It's a Pledis group. They're essentially like the Hubeis or the younger version of 17, right? Like 17 was the last boy group at the company, right? And now we got. Am I missing anyone? I don't want to start off on this kind of foot.
Well, no, we used to have Newest, right?
Yes.
Back in the day,
but that's not.
No, that wasn't. No, that was before 17, right?
Yeah.
That was before, yeah.
Okay, so I'm right about that, right? In terms of boy groups at this company.
It's been a minute from Pledis. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the follow-up to 17. So I got big expectations. And honestly, I feel like for a video in order to like introduce the group, I thought this was very compelling. They spent a lot of money. I thought the kids look good. They look very talented, of course. And I'm captivated.
Okay, I mean, what did you like so much about the song, though?
The reason I liked it
Go, Doug.
was just the overall performance I got. You know?
It was a very performance-heavy song. Yeah, the video, too.
Let's put it this way. I was more captivated with the first 20 seconds of their performance than I've been with all of the stuff RIIZE has released so far.
Oh.
I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Opening beef right off the bat.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know people in the comments have been saying like, you guys aren't giving RIIZE a chance, right? I completely understand that sentiment, but on a personal level, I watched the beginning part of this and I was like, oh, we cooking here. So we're cooking up something cool.
Okay. I mean, okay. I think I understand where you're coming from, and I agree with you. We're just looking at different things as what we're like, where we're different, if that makes any sense. Because I agree with you, the intro is really strong. Not the introduction of the video, the introduction of the song with the classical music going on in the back. That was really cool.
When they like morph into Europe all of a sudden, I thought it was really cool.
Look, everything they do up until they morph into Europe, those like quick, like 8-9 seconds, that was like really dope. And I was like, even the choreo too, like they begin like stack their heads on top of each other. I don't know, like that was really dope. That was all really cool. And then I thought that would be like a running motif throughout the rest of the song, but instead we got this nice dance hip hop kind of K-pop kind of track with this oh my kind of anti-chorus, and then there's a regular chorus after. And all of that's fine. It's all right. It's cool, but like at the end of the day when I'm leaving, there's two things to remember. One is the narrative at the beginning of the music video, and then two is like, oh my, and like that's I don't know. It's a little earwormy, I guess, but like I didn't, I don't know. I didn't really feel a lot of substance, you know. Like they danced, they sang, they were good at it too. But like, well, I can't remember the rest of the chorus. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I don't think this song is meant to be like a song for them. I thought this was just like, wow, look how good our kids are. I thought that was the whole point of this video.
Okay, well, I was trying not to say it, but like, vocally, rap-wise, they were all right. They were cool. They were nice. But like, there was never a moment where I was like, shit, like, you know what I mean? Like that didn't really happen for me.
I think. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No. I'll go after you.
I was gonna say, I think for me, it does feel very heavily to be like an intro, right? An introduction to the group. I thought they did a really, really cool thing where the concept itself for the music video is very simple. Like there's not a ton going on. Like we don't have like anything like lore wise. We don't even have like elaborate outfits. Like I'm pretty sure they stay in the same outfits for the majority of the time. The only thing that changes is the setting, right?
Right.
And I think that production value, the editing that was done for that, kind of made it
such a good job.
Kind of stand out a little bit, because I don't think a lot of groups debut in that way or have a pre-release like that. So I thought that was really cool. I think that raised the quality for me for the song. I also thought that the sound that they were going for, it's not necessarily anything like groundbreaking, but it felt like it didn't feel like it was trying to do too much. It felt like it just was, how should I say it? Like it felt like it was trying to emphasize like the vocals, the performance aspect of the song, of the group. And I feel like there was a lot of breaks here and there. Like it didn't feel overwhelming, which I think can be the case sometimes when we do a lot of genre switch ups here and there.
True.
So I don't know. This felt refreshing in a way where I thought was just enough to get your interest. Like maybe not anything like to blow you out of the water, but it felt enough to be like, okay, this is something where the production value is going to be really high. The members seem very talented. They seem to have a more general audience friendly route, which I think is the general trend, to be honest. So I'm interested. I feel like this did its job, which I think is good.
Okay. I think Let me add that onto that a little bit, right? Because I think they're going the opposite direction of like being a general public friendly concept.
You think?
Because
Really?
the way I see it, the earlier part of the video where they're like, oh, like we practiced so hard to get to this day, we're gonna,
Bro,
we
you
worked
really
hard to
hate
get to
this front
video.
half of this video. God, it's all you're thinking about.
Cause I mean that was my first impression of the video. Like it's like 2 minutes and something, like almost 3 minutes.
That's true.
It's clearly meant to be a big part of the video. And I'm watching the thing and I'm like, okay, this is a shortened version of every K-pop survival show we've had in the past like 10 years.
In a way.
Yeah. We've had this concept before. We've had this narrative in several different ways. We've had it played out at this point. And at this point, the only people who care about that kind of narrative are people who are like very invested in this kind of narrative, aka people who are like cycle through different boy groups over and over and over. So in my head, I'm like, okay, general public right now, not particularly interested in that kind of concept. Therefore, alignment different. You know what I mean? Like, do you see where I'm kind of going with this?
I guess I kind of saw it differently because to me, I feel like the survival show storyline, right, it's very common. Like that's kind of like the template for a lot of groups. So I feel like they kind of went like, okay, we're gonna shorten this because that's not gonna be the main focus.
Right.
And also because it was just a pre-release.
It's if anything, it's almost too familiar of a narrative for the general public to be like to care about that at the moment. Like, who watches? We watch these new K-pop survival shows, yes, but like, you know what I mean? So that's
I guess I could see that argument.
That's
I feel
where,
like,
like, yeah.
I don't think it was too strong. Where I feel like they were trying to really pigeonhole themselves into that. I feel like they were just doing like, okay, very quick background.
My whole thing was, I think y'all are reading too much into this. For me, all I got in the first 2 minutes of this was, wow, they're gonna invest a shit ton of money into this group, so it's worth my time to pay attention. That's all I got from it. Like, when I saw the production value, and wow, they got Vernon to come to this to make an appearance in this video to get people hype, right? And they got Bang PD to show up.
Yeah.
All I'm thinking is, wow, they really care about this group doing well. It's on the main Hype Labels channel. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
That's all I got from the first 2 minutes, and that was enough for me to buy in.
okay. I mean, call me a hater. I don't know. Like the first that whole 2 something minutes, I was like kind of annoyed. I was like, come on, like
Man, you're such a hater off the start.
It's okay. I mean,
It's okay.
I'm sure.
It's 2 minutes.
Yeah, you can skip that.
2 minutes of my precious time. I could be taking a shit.
Rocket Punch wishes Woolum would give them 2 minutes of their time.
Oh,
Dude. Let's be
no.
frank here.
You crossed the line. You crossed the
true,
line
though.
there. You
It's
crossed the
true.
line.
It's true.
We're off to a bad start. Fuck
You would love a
2024.
2-minute
This is
intro
all.
with them. You would have loved it, dude. You would have loved it if,
Get the
if
fuck
Jury
out.
was the first 30 seconds. Jury was there talking about her struggles to make it into the K-pop world and how
Aw.
Woolum's her last shot. You would have loved it.
We had that. It wasn't in the music video. It was a separate teaser.
Just smash
Oh.
it together. Because now it
Also,
forces me.
that was like 5 years ago. Things were very different back then.
Hey,
That
also,
was
they're
like 2
flexing-
trend cycles ago.
Pledis is also flexing. Look at the epic building we're in now.
Okay, I'm
Like,
not gonna
we're on the
complain
high.
about that. Yeah,
It's a nice building.
It was
No,
a nice
that's
fucking
exactly.
building.
I think it's all about the gravitas
It's a
of their
flex.
debut. Yeah, it's all the flex. And I think they did a good job of it. Like,
I think pop music can tell a lot of different stories. We've had too many variations of I've worked hard to get to. Everyone works hard to get to debut.
of course.
Everybody's working hard.
everybody's working their
From
fucking
what
ass
other
off.
weird new angle would you have approached it then?
A different narrative. I don't know.
Exactly. There's no other angles except we're gonna work hard. We're talented. Let's go. Like, what other possible angles are you gonna say? Like,
See,
like,
RIIZE didn't do a. We worked hard to get. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because RIIZE is doing the whole we sample other songs vibe.
Oh, not all the time.
not all the time. They've
A
done
lot
that
of the time.
twice.
I honestly thought the first thing RIIZE released, the
I got a guitar.
Memories
Memories.
video, was their most compelling thing up
Okay.
until now.
Well, I think this is a good pivot
I like
because I
that
think
one.
Love 119 might be their best.
Wow, we're getting a big lag.
Ooh.
All right, we took a break because Warren internet shit the bed.
Fucking every week.
We're back now. What I will say to wrap up the To Us segment is, I will agree after thinking about it during our long time while Warren was talking to his cable internet provider that I agree that this is not the best song ever, but I think that the package that we got here, this prologue, did its job. That's what I'll say.
I agree with that.
Let's pivot on to RIIZE though. Okay, I've been talking a lot of shit. Let's be honest here. So we got
What did
RIIZE.
they do to you?
with Love 119 there from SM. We got Talk Sexy, Get a Guitar, Memories. Warren, before the little pause we took, said that he thinks Love 119 is their most compelling thing, right?
Yeah, because you went ahead to say their debut is their like most compelling thing. And I was like, normally I might have agreed with you, but like Love 119, I don't know.
Explain to me. Yeah, sell it to me. Like,
Okay.
If you were selling me a pen, sell me Love
What's
119.
the
Why
pitch?
should I like
Well,
it?
here's my
What's the
elevator pitch, sir. Well, did
Yeah.
you know, sir? Okay, I like the song.
Okay.
I like the video.
Okay.
Okay.
What more do you want?
That's it.
Wait, That kind of boils down to why I didn't like Oh My My.
Okay,
like,
but why? Why do you like the song?
Okay, I like the song. It's a ballad rap song. It's a ballad hip hop song, pop rap, whatever you want to call it. It samples Emergency Room by ITZY. Classic 2005
Love that song.
Korean
That's a great
ballad.
song.
My favorite noraebang song. Doug's favorite
Great
noraebang
noraebang song.
Anita doesn't sing at noraebangs. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Hey, I kind of do sometimes now.
I think you're blinded by how much you like the song they're sampling.
This is not true because I'm not a ballad person.
Okay,
I think
to
you've been
me,
switching up a little bit recently.
Yeah.
my
fine.
big problem with the song is the chanting.
The chorus, right?
That was my biggest turnoff. I will give you that.
I agree.
To me, I'm vibing to the background music because I forgot.
Right.
I forgot. I didn't know what they were sampling until I looked it up or whatever. Right?
Oh, really?
I was vibing. I was like, "Oh, this is a nice beat." And then they're going like, and to me, it was like we're hanging outside, and then they decide to beat me up, and they grab me by the hair, and they're dragging my face along the sidewalk. That's what they're cheese gratering me, dude. That's what it felt like to me.
Okay,
Like,
well, to me, it felt like a
kinda
nice
agree with
cheese
that.
grater you get at Olive Garden. They bring it out, and
Say
they're like,
one.
"How
Say
much
one."
cheese would you like, sir?"
No, but Anita, you know exactly what I mean, though, right? Like,
Okay,
was-
I would put it differently. To me, it felt like the verses and everything leading up to it, like the melody, went really, really well with the
Yes.
sample. I thought that was
Yes.
like great. But when we get to the chorus, it felt like the emotional vibe that we had built up with the verses and the music video too was kind of broken a little when we got to the chanting part.
119, she set me free.
Okay.
Okay, that's not exactly how it goes, but yes.
Yeah. Okay. Personally, it came off like boys chanting. It reminded me a lot of NCT Dream. And I realized this is exactly what it is. And I was like, okay, my biggest turn off here is like, maybe did SM forget how to write choruses? Because at some point we were like, NCT's choruses sound all the same. And this is kind of the same situation. But like, I think personally, I felt like it worked really well with the instrumental. And it had this nice juxtaposition, contrast to it. And it felt like I was getting the best of both worlds. It felt very emotional. It felt like a angsty boy in an anime, shonen style. The girl's lost in time, lost to whatever this natural disaster is. Your name shit, time loop shit. Text messages disappear. You know what I mean? Like it
Love
already.
letter.
And here's the catch. I felt all of those emotions before I saw the music video, and then I saw the music video, and I was like, "Shit,
really?
my dream came true."
Music video was fine to me.
Music
It's
video
just
was
that I
confusing.
can't overlook the. Okay, it was a little confusing, but I think it was meant to be like that. Like they're just doing some weird time jump bullshit or whatever.
That's not
but,
too complicated. Like the girl.
I just couldn't get over the
Is
my
she
face,
dead?
my face being graded, dude. Just couldn't get over it.
Dude, go
You
to.
guys think she died?
I don't know. Okay.
I kind of thought she
Anita,
did.
do you think she died? Since you're the one who thinks she.
Did you want to
potentially-
kill her? Is what I'm hearing.
No. I don't want to kill her. I think there's flashbacks of like the past, right? A mysterious message, right?
Yep.
And then they go to the mountain, which reminded me of Love Letter, which is a Japanese movie that has this trope or this main thing of the film, spoiler alert, that somebody passes away, right? And that's how it starts. That they have a funeral, they go visit the grave, and it's in the mountains in the snow. That's a very memorable scene, I think.
Sorry,
in the film.
did you just like spoiler alert a movie from 30 years ago?
Well, in case people haven't seen it yet.
That's
but
like saying spoiler alert, guys. Darth Vader is Luke's. No, I see your point.
it's a great movie. You should see it. But that's
actually,
what I
I've
was thinking. I thought it was very much referencing something like that. Also because of like, I don't know, it felt like it was doing that kind of like retro feel.
Bro,
the movie's kind of old.
They filmed it in
Yeah.
Japan, and they're wearing Japanese uniforms.
Oh.
Yeah, like it was like
It's Love Letter.
it's clearly influenced by Y2K. It's influenced by Japanese media. It's influenced by New Jeans. It's influenced by Your Name.
New
Like it was
Jeans,
like
okay.
yeah, like the New Jeans part because
yeah,
like they were
Your
like
Name.
dancing in the rooftop of like parking lot. I don't know. I was getting Ditto vibes a little bit there, but that's also influenced by Japanese media. So you get the.
I could see that.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Personally,
I just think.
Yeah.
Oh no, keep going.
No. Personally, I don't have a huge grip or like a hook attachment to like early white like 2000s media because I don't remember any of it. But this kind of brought me a lot of nostalgia, which I shouldn't have because this is not my era. You know what I mean? And that works really well. Same with the rap. That was really popular back in the day. Like it's like a clear call out to early 2000s music while giving it a fresh 2024-ish production with the trap drums and the nice mix and all that. To me, great production, great melody, great. Fuck the chorus. Great music video. Great package. You know what I mean? I can't complain. What do you complain about? Why are you frowning?
I don't think there's anything too memorable, to be honest.
I feel, to be honest, I think I'm not. I think this is a good song. I think it's one of the ones from RIIZE that I think I could go back to, and I have because of the music video. But I feel that when you make a remake, or not a remake, but like when you sample a very well-known song, I think you are counting on like kind of what Warren is mentioning, like that nostalgia, like that connection to the original, maybe getting new fans in that way. And I feel like it's not wrong, but I feel like I'm kind of waiting for RIIZE to have a big moment on their own, like completely organic, like original song. I don't know. I guess I'm still waiting on that. This might be a build up to it. I think it definitely is. But
people might claim that Get a Guitar was that moment though, because it did go number 16.
Was it? I didn't think it was. But maybe I'm wrong.
I think personally, this is where I see a bit of a contrast in the marketing decisions between RIIZE and TWS, and I feel like RIIZE is definitely digging deeper into the general public with the obvious noticeable sample in the beginning and the interpolation of the piano loop and all that.
That's true.
The visuals being influenced by Japanese media is it was really trendy. Like Japanese media was really trendy in Korea overall last year. It's not a coincidence that YOASOBI like blew up last year. Like sure, Idol's a great song, but like
film and music, yeah.
Right. And I think there was a lot of careful decisions in the meeting room there to kind of shift the direction a little bit to maybe hook in a different audience. I think that's really cool. I
have big issues in general though.
Okay.
With the fact that like, no, it's not even just the chorus. It's that on a visual level, this is barely a K-pop music video. Do you know what I mean? Like it's an exposition music video, like 95% of the way.
Okay, I see your point, but on the other hand, do you remember Haru Haru? Do you remember Abracadabra? Do you remember all of these mid-2000s K-pop music videos that have no dancing and just an angry couple yelling at each other?
Abracadabra is dancing though.
Okay, there's a bit of dancing, but actually,
there's a killing point move in that.
Sorry, I'm thinking about Sign. I'm thinking about Sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking about Sign.
Sign with the fan dance?
Yeah.
So
the dance is there, but it's mostly a narrative. Same with Haru Haru. Think about Haru Haru.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Like there was a lot of videos back in the day that had like a random narrative between like a couple, and then.
You know, that's a good point. I'll give you that.
So yeah, it was like more of a call out to Y2K in my head. Is that relevant with right now? I don't know. But then again,
could be.
Yeah. Do I also see that as a
sure.
shift to get more of the GP's attention here? Like, yeah, maybe, yeah.
But I also think that Haru Haru as a song was strong enough to survive just as a song. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes, but like Haru Haru is like that's like my favorite song of all time. Like I can't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the song itself is a banger, right? Like
okay, I used Haru Haru as an example, but there was a bunch of videos back in the day that were just like random stories.
Yeah, that's fair. But I feel like like maybe that's just the route they're going. But if they're gonna try to engage with the more meta K-pop sphere, right? In any capacity, this is kind of far out there to do that. You know what I mean? Like that's my only point.
I definitely agree with you. This is definitely outside of what is like.
Yeah. But this is the 3.0, so Maybe that's their whole intention.
That's
No, really.
true.
The people are calling it 5th gen.
Well, maybe because if you think about it, Talk Sexy and Love 119 are non-album singles, right? Maybe the actual album stuff will be more of a traditional K-pop route of
We shall
2023-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
maybe when they release the next album, because Get a Guitar is a very K-pop song. There's a guitar dance, you know, it's more what you would expect these days. So maybe the next time they release an actual album or EP or whatever, we'll get a more normal thing presentation.
Are you calling this abnormal? Actually, that's what you're saying. But like,
Well, it's abnormal to the
Yeah,
norm
yeah.
these days, right? That's
Yes.
so being
That's great.
abnormal is really just based on the meta, right? To be fair.
the thing is,
So-
I like that's what I think I like about it is they're kind
I
of
could see
taking
that.
a lot of
I could
risks
see
outside
that.
the box. Yeah.
This is okay. I'll take back that this is the least compelling. This is compelling not because I love it so much, because it's very like, interesting decisions, right?
Okay.
I will give them that.
Okay.
Would you guys rate it mild?
Oh yeah, we gotta do
Oh,
that.
all right.
We
let's-
need to go back.
All right. Love 119, I say spicy.
Oh,
No way.
No,
That's
this,
insanity.
this is my hill. I will.
That's
Tingly.
insanity, dude.
hi, Tingly.
Tingly is fine too.
I'm struggling to even give a tingly, dude.
Damn.
I would rather listen to the like background music of this song than the
Or
chorus.
only instrumental.
Yeah.
So just Izzy.
Yeah, because it's fire. I really don't like the chanting.
All
Like,
right, that's
It's
fair.
the chorus.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Retro. Go back. Oh my. Tingly, spicy, mild.
Tingly as well. I
I
would
think
say.
they're both. I would call like Love 119 and Oh My. They're both like tingly songs. Like if I average everything together, but I do prefer the TWS.
Okay. I mean, I think Oh My is tingly. Like I don't think it's like awful or anything. It's just I don't like.
Yeah,
the
I do.
first
I
2
do
minutes.
also think with the chorus in that one, they could have done something a little bit more interesting, as you said previously. Yeah.
Oh, with Oh My.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's move to ITZY, Untouchable. They are from JYP. Their last tracks, they released a gajillion pre-releases for this. To be as a group, Yeji, Ryujin, Chaeryung, and Yuna, and Leah had one as well. Yeah, they all had solo songs as well. And then
Yeah.
They did.
we had Mr. Vampire, which was another full track as well. So they essentially
good one.
released like 9 things for this comeback, right? Warren had a stream recently where he talked about all of the pre-releases leading up to Untouchable.
Yep.
People like were not too happy, it seemed, right?
Ooh.
No. There were some good songs. I would say it was. Okay. In all honesty, I went in with like low expectations not because they're underperforming. They're selling really, really well, but because I personally have not been a huge fan of their music. That's on a personal level. Angry comments, don't come at me. What I will say is a lot of the people in chat agreed with me before we went in to listen to the songs. A lot of them had not heard the songs beforehand. We found a lot of songs we like. We found a lot of songs that we don't like. It's just pretty middle of the road. Mr. Vampire in particular was a really good pre-release. Great song. I like that a lot. Great beat. Great chorus. Ryujin kills it. She did it in this song. But whatever, that's fine. Chaeryung solo also good
Can I
too.
talk about Mr. Vampire for a second?
Sure.
I have one issue with the song.
Okay.
The verses where you have the parts, right, going on.
Yeah, the whatever the sample that is. Yeah,
There's
it's really cool.
for me some kind of dissonance between like what they're singing and that sound effect, to the point where I thought I had another video playing on another tab somewhere.
Ooh.
Oh,
Do you know what
okay.
I mean? Like, it's like I get what they're doing after I
didn't
listened to
fit
the song
for
a
you.
couple times.
Uh-huh.
But the first time I listened to it, I was like, I paused it. And I'm like, do I have some other shit playing on like a lost tab?
No, I see where you're coming from. It's definitely very interesting. It's like not a sound you hear in
Yeah.
K-pop, like pop music in general. It's just like
Yeah, because they got like the bass thing, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
And the
they're
drums
singing
and-
like the when they're singing, it's kind of matching the bass. I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden I'm hearing and I'm like, where the F is this coming from? And then I realized, oh shit, it's actually the song. Yeah.
yeah, no, that was a pleasant surprise. I was pleasantly surprised. I was happy with that. Chaeryung solo is really good too. Doug, you're gonna like Chaeryung solo.
Ooh.
Chaeryung is She did great on her solo. She did great on the pre-releases. She did great on Untouchable. You doing good. Eat your Pringles, girl. Like damn, like that was good.
How do we feel about Untouchable now that we're here?
Yeah, Untouchable. Why don't you go first, Anita? Doug and I have talked a lot today.
Oh, me? Okay. I guess I'll start with what I did like. I thought visually.
What's that, Anita?
What the hell? You hate the song. Just say it.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Okay, but I think to me, visually, styling was so nice. I thought it already looked great. I didn't have any arguments, anything to pick at like in the outfits and the styling, the hair, makeup. I thought everything was very, very well done. So that was nice. I think for me, the song itself is pretty. It has like a pretty good trajectory throughout. Like I didn't think it was anything that was super like low point or super high point, but maybe that's what I thought was missing. I think there needed to be like a more explosive section here or there. Like there's a literal like explosion towards the end, but it didn't seem to reflect too much in the sound, like what we're actually hearing at that point.
Yeah,
in the music
I
video.
kind of agree with that. Yeah, we didn't need an explosion.
Yeah,
Please don't kill these people.
I thought it was interesting. And I guess to me, I did see Born to Be the pre-release, the first one, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of thought that the level of performance, like choreography performance, and some of the energy that was in that pre-release kind of could have been used in this one as the main title track. I kind of felt like, oh, I'm a little surprised that we're not matching that, because to me, I think a pre-release should kind of build up to the main event. So I don't know. I maybe that's what kind of made me have that expectation, having seen Born to Be and what that was like. I don't know. I think there was also something about the melody that felt like it trended like kind of down. I don't know what the word would be, but it was like kind of down. Like it wasn't necessarily like a bright melody.
It's like
I don't know.
Dung, dung.
Yeah.
Over and over again, right?
Yeah,
I get that.
Mm.
There's a certain beat that just happens throughout like 95% of the song, right?
Yeah, downbeats. Yeah.
And then I don't think the energy really goes too crazy away from that energy, the baseline energy, like at all, right? I think that's like the major flaw of the song. But overall, for an ITZY song in 2024 or 2023, I'm having a good time. You know, I like this way more than some of the other releases we've had.
Oh yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I can't complain, honestly. I'm having a good time with this one.
Okay, let's go back a little bit. The last couple releases, title tracks were Cake, Cheshire, Sneakers.
Okay, I like Cake. Kind of like it, dude. Cake.
Grew in on me, yeah.
Yeah, Sneakers.
Not quite,
Cheshire.
but
Okay, Boys Like You, Mafia in the Morning. You know what I mean?
Mafia.
Like it's been a series of songs where I haven't really been a huge fan of, and I felt like they were deviating away from farther and farther away from what I think they're really good at, which is like going back and forth between like major themes and minor themes, and like that well-built, high-paced energy. And like I kind of agree with you. It's not particularly explosive in this song, but I think a part of that is not because of the song itself, but because of the context of all the other songs that are like too high energy. And I think
this. So too.
Yeah, like
this, I can see that.
I like this level of dopamine. You know what I mean? Like I don't want too much dopamine in my blood. You know what I mean? It's just a good amount of dopamine. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling excited. I can follow along. It's good. I'm old now. This is appropriate for me. Thank you very much.
Okay. I feel like people give ITZY too much like shit in general. Like
we do.
I know we do too.
We are people.
But honestly, all the terrible videos I see on YouTube, they're like, ITZY's done. You know, like I'm like,
no,
okay, that's too far. Okay, that's
but
too
you
far.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just like that's just a reflection of the general vibes people are getting. Everyone's like, man. You remember, it's always a bad thing when people go, you remember back in the day when the music was banging, you know? There's never a good sign when people start off with conversations like that about a group, right?
Okay, the thing is,
it is what it is.
The thing is, and I talked about this on my stream too, because I thought it was the most interesting statistic ever. I'm loading it as we speak. Is their first week sales have been constantly on an uptick.
That's good.
Yeah. Like they've been pretty much been doubling every release. Like Kill My Doubt, 7th mini album, first week sales, 800,000. That is
good.
Record number 10
good
in terms of first week. Cheshire, going back to that one, that was first week 600,000. At that point, that was 6th place all time record. So like they're hitting their career high every time they come out. And at this point, I'm like, okay, clearly I shouldn't be in the room when they make these business decisions because JYP kind of knows what they're doing regardless of what I think about their songs. But from a personal perspective, this seems personally for me feels like their strongest release since Not Shy, which is going back to like 2020 COVID era ITZY.
I could see that argument.
Yeah, it's got a great chorus.
I kind of agree with
great melody. The only thing that kind of took me off a little bit was like the bum 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 buddy thing. I was like, that's kind of weird. And then I felt like they kind of threw Ryujin under the bus a little bit. Like,
in what way? In what way?
They didn't really give her a lot of good parts that fit her. Like, okay, the intro, the first verse of the whole song is a standout example of this because it feels like she's singing way lower than her range. And it's to create a contrast in after 8 bars where Chaeryung comes in and sings an octave above with the same melody. Cool. But like it comes at the cost of Ryujin singing below a range. It sounds a little flat and it sounds a little,
I could see that.
Doesn't sound right, you know what I mean? And normally with ITZY songs, there's this like cool, kind of bratty rap section that Ryujin does, and that's been kind of gotten that's kind of been put in the bin, and instead it feels like Ryujin is playing the role that Leah used to play, which is very unfortunate she's not here. But it that was the only complaint I had. Other than that, I think everyone else did great. Ryujin with what she had, I think she did great as well. I don't know if you need to explode the cops at the end. Like
I do think these choices they're making where this is almost like a performance. This music video is almost a performance video, right? With the amount of choreo we're seeing in this.
That's what I felt as well. Yeah.
I kind of like that. I like that they're doing this, to be honest.
You always like that.
Okay.
I always thought that ITZY's one of the main strength was the dancing, right?
I mean, I appreciate it, but I guess
there's no storyline basically because of it, right? Yeah.
They could have distinguished it more from the pre-releases, in my opinion.
That's true.
Like, if you didn't tell me, like, outright this was the title track, could I have thought it was a pre-release? Possibly.
Yeah. I could, if you just take this music video at face value for what it is, you would say one of two things. Is this a pre-release? Number 2, man, they didn't put that much money into this. You know what I mean? Like, I could see those kind of sentiments. But for some reason, it works for me. Like, I'm kind of excited about ITZY.
I mean, I think it's going in the right direction, in my opinion.
Yeah, it clearly the narrative has the general K-pop community's narrative against ITZY has been around for quite a while now. I am gonna be optimistic and say maybe this will shift the opinion a little bit, because like this and the rest of the EP is pretty solid. Like this. Yeah,
I think a lot of the sentiment is just it's just a symptom of how hard they're trying to push NMIX at JYP, right? More or less.
Okay, I was trying not to talk about NMIX, but like,
you have to though. You have to.
Why are they doing this a week apart from essentially, they're overlapping the whole comeback thing right now. Like, because MX released Sonia Breaker like a month ago at this point, and they're coming back next week.
Yep.
It's like,
I don't know.
On. Like, what are you doing?
Tight of a schedule.
What are you doing? Don't distance them apart so they don't compete with each other. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe they don't think the audience overlaps. That's a fair interpretation. But but then again, you put out all this content for ITZY, you should be letting me enjoy it for a good week or 2, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But
Let's change the narrative of ITZY in 2024, guys. Come on, let's do it.
Upward.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, I came into this podcast thinking that unsure of how I felt about these 3 songs. I feel like I got new perspectives. I kind of appreciate this ITZY song a lot more than I did like an hour ago. To be completely honest.
Well, that's why we have this conversation. Yeah, go on.
All right.
Tingly.
I'm putting the highest tingly possible, maybe even a spicy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Other releases from the break: Lee Seung-kyung, the actress, and Chan-hyuk released Eat, Sleep, Live, Repeat. Jessica released Get It, Got It Good featuring Amber Liu. Those are throwbacks, yo.
Whoa.
Woods, Amnesia. Jimin from BTS released Closer Than This. NCT 127, Be There For Me. TVXQ Rebel. It's like their 20th anniversary song, essentially. It's kind of crazy. Chan-hyuk from Akmu, he released his own song, 1 Trillion. ATEEZ Hongjun and Seonghwa released Mats. JR, Kim Jong-hyun released Motto. The Boys released Honey. Jung Se-yoon released Quiz. Chinese Mino released Stay for a Night. B1A4 released Rewind. Anita, what's up with this?
That one is actually a really good song.
SF9 released Bibora. Also, another throwback. Have you guys seen all the Sistar 19 teasers and stuff that's been dropping?
I have not.
They're coming back in like a couple weeks, I think.
Oh my god, yes.
Is it next week?
Wow.
Let me look this
About
up.
time.
No, I think in like 2 weeks or something. So
Song
that's
is
pretty
ready.
hype.
The song is called No More Ma Boy.
Yeah. Dude.
What?
I don't know, dude.
Wait,
Ma Boy
that's
No
exciting.
More.
All right, we're at Spice King. Last time, episode 260, so like a month and a half ago or something, or like a month ago. NMIX Sonya Breaker entered the Hall of Spice, so it's done. Taeyeon 2X was in second. Dreamcatcher OOTD was in third. We have the new candidates this week. To Us with Oh My 7 Seconds. RIIZE with Love 119. ITZY with Untouchable. All right. No, let's not. Are we doing double crowns? No, I don't think so. Right? No.
Nah.
I don't think it's
I'm
necessary.
good.
Okay. My chart changed during the course of this recording. First place,
wow.
I got ITZY now. I'm gonna put it in
What?
first.
What?
Wow.
What?
What? First. I'm gonna put
mad
To
lad.
Us in second. I'm gonna put RIIZE in third.
What? Wow.
That's my chart.
What a
I feel like we're
shift.
all gonna have different charts today.
I think so too. I think I can see where you're going with this.
I'll start with my third place. My chart didn't change. But I will say that the difference between the songs is less now. Like I don't think there's too much between first, second, and third. But in third place, I have ITZY's Untouchable. Yeah, just smaller things I think could have been done to make it more of a title track, in my opinion, or to feel more of a title track. But so far, I'm not upset. I think this is a good shift, a good path for the new year. I have in second place RIIZE, Love 119. Same thing. I feel like if the chorus was a little different and not as chanty, it might have been my first place because I do like a lot of the tropes they're hitting, like in the music video and in the song, like the sampling. But yeah, just the chorus.
Can I make a statement here? I want to make it clear. I do not hate RIIZE with a burning passion. I just want to enjoy their music more.
Yes.
On a personal
we
level.
will get there.
Hopefully I'll get there.
In first place, that leaves me with us.
Wait,
what is
yeah,
it?
I've been I just been pronouncing it like To Us.
TWS.
To Us.
To Us.
Oh my 7 seconds. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I like what I'm seeing so far. I think the performance.
Aren't you? I'm
is
excited,
really good.
Anita, for this.
Yeah,
group. I'm so excited.
I'm looking forward to see what their sound will be. Like, I feel like this is just a sampler, like a tease to what it could be. I don't know if it's definitive, but I'm looking forward to it.
24/7 with us.
Yeah.
With Oh My 7 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a good song. I know I kind of shat on the old intro. I think a lot of it hinges on that like 3-minute intro. Like that was like what really
Dude, that is such a deal. That's like a big red flag for you.
It was a huge red flag. And the song was fine. It's just song was fine, and then you get the idea. I'm not gonna go over that again.
It just
Third
ruined
place.
it. It just ruined it.
Yeah.
Third place.
Okay.
I'm so excited though. RIIZE, Love 109. Feels like a thriller. First place. I like the song. What can I say?
Whoa.
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 Out of order?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're correct, Anita. That's now I have what's the last one? Unbreakable by ITZY on second place. There you go.
Untouchable.
Untouchable. Shit. All right, Untouchable. ITZY on second place.
right.
Yeah.
Gochu Gang and the SojuTalk Nation, they voted as well. Third place, Taeyeon 2X with 32 points.
Okay.
It's a good song. That's a good song.
It beat out Dreamcatcher OOTD by 1 point, by the way. So that happened. Second place, RIIZE Love 119 with 46 points.
Nice.
And in first place this week, the combined powers of the Gochu Gang and the SojuTalk Nation have ITZY Untouchable 84 points.
Ooh.
As a result, in third place this week, TWS Oh My 7 Seconds with 9 points. Second place, RIIZE Love 119 with 12. And in first place, picking up its first crown, ITZY Untouchable with 14 points.
Let's go. Let's go. 2024
Alright.
is gonna be the year of redemption arcs.
Ooh.
NMIX did
Ooh.
it. ITZY did it. All the groups you guys hate, they're gonna do really well.
Well, I think this year's going to be the year of, like, in the news section, you're going to see a lot of people are now doing stuff outside of their original companies, like individual stuff or subunit stuff. I think it's going to be the year of that, personally. But
Interesting.
Anita, we're at show winners. These are all the show winners since December 9th to now.
Correct.
Oh, bloody.
Yes, starting off with ATEEZ, they had Crazy Form and they won a Music Bank twice, so they have a total of 4 wins with that song. Then we have Le Seraphim with Perfect Night. They had another win on Show Music Core, so a total of 2 wins for them. Then, of course, the viral EXO song, The First Snow, had a win in Music Bank
Oh my god.
a couple years after it was released. Good for them.
Couple?
Then we have NCT 127 with Be There For Me, first win on Music Bank.
You know,
Congrats.
my favorite holiday song this year that a K-pop or K-pop related group released this winter was the XG Winter Without You track.
That's a good song.
There's a
Very good
It's
song.
Live video where they obviously sing it live. It's
Yes.
really good. Just saying. I'm really about XG right now. I don't know.
I'm
like,
so glad. I'm
Oh.
so glad, Doug.
I'm very excited.
Welcome to the team.
All right. Is this where we normally pause? I don't
Yes.
remember anymore. All right. So that's the end of part 1 of SojuTalk episode 264. We'll be back with some news and events. See you guys then. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, SojuTalk Nation. This is Anita here with a quick PSA. If you would like to support SojuTalk Kpop Podcast, please like, subscribe, or follow us on whatever platform you're using. And consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/SojuTalk or donating to us at paypal.me/SojuTalk. On behalf of the crew and myself, thank you. Now back to our regularly scheduled episode.
All right, we are back at it with news and events from the break. The first section of this news is like people were making company moves and contracts and all this stuff. There's a bunch of them. First thing, Jennie has reportedly set up her own label. It's called OA. I don't want to butcher. How do I pronounce this, guys? I'm not sophisticated enough.
Atelier.
The Hangul says Ode Atelier.
Atelier.
Atelier, yeah, with my New Jersey accent, that's what you're getting.
Hey, I'm walking
So,
here.
basically, she made up her own company, and everyone was like, "What does this mean?" We kind of heard rumors that this was happening, but people were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, is this the first domino?" Well, OA, which stands for whatever, I'm not pronouncing it again, is a space that aims to create new things that attract attention in a different way from what is usual or expected. It is a label founded by artist Jenny in November of 2023. They've been dropping contents on their YouTube channel. It seems like they're basically teasing the fact that she's gonna have a solo comeback real soon.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Like, don't quote me on that.
Exciting.
But they've been dropping teasers. They even dropped one 3 hours ago.
Whoa. Okay.
Wow.
Actually, no, I got bamboozled. It's a fake channel. You know how that
What
happens?
the fuck?
where people- No, this channel only has 755 subscribers.
Oh no.
Okay.
Never
But the label is legit.
The
Oh,
label is legit. We'll see what happens. I got bamboozled.
I was
God
like, trying to
damn
find
it.
their YouTube channel. I was like, I couldn't find anything. Good lord.
Dude, this channel looks so legit, and I was watching the teasers. God damn it. All right, whatever.
All
She
right.
set up her own label, guys. YG then announced that Blackpink is not renewing individual contracts for solo activities. So essentially what this means is, if they do Blackpink, it's under YG, right? And YG gets money. If any of the Blackpink members do solo things, they're managing it themselves most likely, and they get all the money, or their new company and them get the money. But it's not under YG. So that is
Okay.
where we are at. With
I mean,
Blackpink.
on paper, that's the most ideal, right? We want Blackpink to stay together
For
as a
them.
group, right?
Yeah.
But we also want them to do something when they're not in the dungeon in the basement of YG's company. You know what I mean? Like, I would like to see more solos. Like, they're taking a 2-year hiatus between every comeback. Might as well get some solos out the door.
Yeah, but good luck managing the scheduling to get a group thing now.
That's
you know what
exactly
I mean?
where I say on paper this is a good idea. Everything else, I don't know. I mean, okay. All 4, maybe not solo, but the rest of the 3 solo comebacks that we had, solo debuts we had with Blackpink, I've always been like, what if, it wasn't produced by the, typical YG folks? That's always been a question of mine. I'm really excited to watch that happen. On paper, on theory, YG will work hard behind the scenes to make sure their biggest source of income is staying afloat, getting ready to, keep doing
Hopefully.
things. Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully.
Hey,
Yeah.
I want some solo tracks in 2024. That's what I'm excited for.
I think
Hopefully
we're
we
getting
get
them.
4 of them. I think we're going to get them too. All right, next thing. So Jisoo reportedly to join Biomom for her personal activities going forward. It is a health food brand owned by her older brother, and they are aiming to expand into the entertainment industry under Belisu. So basically, her brother owns some kind of health food company, and they're like, I guess we're gonna manage your crew too now, sis. That's what it seems like.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well,
That's Biomom, did you say?
Yeah, that's what it says in this thing.
their entertainment segment is going to be Lisu.
Lisu.
correct?
Yeah.
That's what I understand.
Okay. Clearly, I'm not spelling.
Interesting.
Yeah, clearly I'm not spelling it correctly in Korean because I can't find more information about it. But
I can give you the source link, Warren.
oh, that'd
from
be
Naver.
that'd be lovely. Also, I found their website. Biomom is a venture company that researches and develops customized. Thing stopped loading. I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. Oh,
Oh, poo.
it is what it is. Exciting.
Okay.
Let's move on, I guess. So it's now 100% official that G-Dragon left YG with the agency sharing notice of his departure. So now YG has acknowledged that it happened. Galaxy Corporation, noted to be G-Dragon's new agency, will hold a press conference and they're going to be talking about what's going on. And they said that he's going to have a comeback in the first half of 2024.
Ooh. Okay.
Sorry, is this a song comeback or another sneaker comeback? Like, which one is it?
Oh, okay.
It's got to be a song, right?
It's got to be a song.
Is it gonna be the rumored Kondo 2s?
There are like a lot of youngins who have like never been around for like a G-Dragon release now. You know what I mean? Like, because
When was the-
Yeah.
All right, let me look up
some
what
of the
the last
stuff
one
was
He
like
does it.
for reference, like Crooked was 10 years ago at this point.
Wow.
So there are like 14-year-olds in Korea who've never been like hyped for like a G-Dragon drop, you know?
Okay.
They don't know G-Dragon.
Gwonjeong, the EP that dropped in 2017 was the last album he did.
Okay, that's not too long ago.
Yeah. Well, but like that never really popped. That was his biggest flop. Like that was the one at bullshit, Untitled. Yeah. Before that was Coup d'etat, which was 2013. So there you go, 11 years
10
ago.
years ago.
Yeah.
10, 11 years ago. So I'm very excited for this. Hopefully it does really well because it'd be nice if more of the not Blackpink, more of the Big Bang dudes release music. Be exciting.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Taeyang did it. Let's go.
All right, now we're gonna move on to SM. So Yuna has signed again with SM Entertainment. It is her third renewal with the company.
Oh my god.
She made her debut 17 years ago, and she was probably a trainee for a couple of years before that. So she's basically been in the company 20 years at this point.
At least.
That is wild.
Wow.
That's wild.
That's a long time.
She's got to have massive stock options, right? One would think at this point. But yeah,
I hope
shout
so.
out. Other SM news: Baekhyun, Schumann, Chen announced that they will officially begin independent activities under label INB 100, which Baekhyun established himself. So EXO group activities will be under SM, similar to Blackpink, right? Being under YG, but all independent and EXO CBX activities will be under this new company. So not only their individual stuff, but the subunit stuff is now under Baekhyun's label, but only the EXO group stuff will be under SM.
Wow, I can't believe they got the unit too.
I know, I can't believe they got the unit.
Yeah,
Wow.
how did they get the rights? SM is being nice all of a sudden.
Well,
Dang.
no, it must have been the leverage when they said we're just gonna leave and we're gonna file lawsuits. That was probably
that was the
what
thing,
got them to budge.
Interesting.
Well,
there's not a lot of information
This was a
about
comeback.
IMB 100 yet. I'm gonna guess they have some sort of business working relationship with SM. But we'll see what happens.
But this is pretty significant, is it not? Right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that happened there. And then EXO Weverse update that happened. So it says the 8 members will continue their activities as EXO. They will also have a fan meeting in April. So that happened there. But
anniversary.
people wanted to point out this is the first time that SM has acknowledged that there's only 8 members at the moment. So that was what
Right.
people were pointing out about this post specifically. So if you look on the wiki though, they still put Lay as a member, but on the Weverse update they said no, it's 8. So that's what people were talking about.
Okay. I'm seeing that Lay wrote a letter to his fans in 2022, April 8th, that he left SM Entertainment. But he is still a part of EXO.
I don't
Well,
know.
what does this mean?
well, on the Weverse, they're saying we only got 8 dudes. So I don't know what's going on there. But
Not
mixed
lining up.
messaging. Yeah, so that's something. Next, B2B. So 4 members of B2B, Eungwan, Minhyuk, Hyunshik, and Pinel, are confirmed to sign with the new agency together. Changsup previously signed with Fantagio, and Seungjae is yet to be confirmed signing anywhere. If he's staying at Cube or signing somewhere else, no one knows. So 4 of the dudes are staying together. And then Changsup is at Fantagio. He's also doing pretty well on Variety lately.
Yes.
Changsup.
Yeah.
I love his YouTube program.
YouTube's popping off. He's been on I Live Alone a bunch in the past year. So that's happening there. And then Seungjae is kind of like up in the air. Isn't he in the military still? Am I wrong? I don't really know.
Oh, let me double check.
Back.
성재,
Oh, he
육성재.
came back.
Did he come back?
I want to say he did.
He came back.
Wait, he was
2021.
Yeah, like 2021.
Yeah,
Shit.
he's been back for a while.
Bro,
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a hot second though, right? Am I
That's
crazy?
true.
I don't know.
He's been doing
Yeah.
acting, it seems, is what I'm finding on these on his wiki page. But yeah, so this is we don't know what's up in the air for B2B, but at least 4 of the dudes are remaining together. Oh wait, I have the update.
Oh, there you go.
So Seungjae,
There's more.
he's signing an exclusive contract with I Will Media, so another different company. So B2B is now
Okay.
across 3 different companies, it seems.
That's a lot of contracts.
Yeah. Who knows what that means? Next one, Anita. TO1 reached a mutual agreement to terminate their contracts with Wake One.
Oh.
Yikes.
Well,
That's not a great look.
they were having a bit of troubles, I think.
Yeah,
Ever
yeah.
since they started rebranding too.
I don't know what the future holds for TO1, but they are not under Wake One anymore. So that was all the contract news. Let's move on to other stuff that happened. Golden Disc Awards.
Oh,
right. Album of the Year Daesang went to 17. Digital Song of the Year went to New Jeans, which was also a Daesang.
Nice.
And then we had the Bonsang Awards. So there was 2 of them. There was Best Digital Song and Best Album. I'll read off the people who won the 2 respective categories. So Best Album, aespa and Hype and IVE, Jungkook from BTS, LE SSERAFIM, NCT Dream, 17, Stray Kids, TXT, Zero Base 1. And then the Digital Song Bonsang went to G-Idol, IVE, Blackpink's Jisoo, Jungkook, LE SSERAFIM, New Jeans, Park Jae-jung, 17 and 17's BBS and Stacy. Those were the awards there. And the Rookie of the Year award went to 50/50 and Zero Base 1. I saw the video. Kina accepted the award by herself. It's kind of awkward.
I mean, that's 50-50 right now. I don't know what you're expecting.
Man.
Additionally, I saw some controversy at the Golden Disc Awards. It was held in Indonesia, right? There's a lot of videos, if you look them up online, of like, it hasn't been confirmed that it's these people, but people think it was the people who run the fan sites that take the photos with the expensive cameras and stuff like that. And there's these videos of them acting a fool at this event, like yelling, screaming, throwing. There's a video of a guy throwing a security guard onto the ground. Like,
Oh my.
it's insane.
Home Masters, we love them, we hate them. Sometimes they go mad. Stop embarrassing
it was a
yourselves,
crazy video.
please.
Next thing, JYP is making a Weverse competitor called Fans.
Just fans?
Okay.
Yeah, not it's only the word fans, but it's not only fans, guys. Like, come on, they're making fans here.
Fuck up.
So
Shut up.
they even announced all the dates that the certain groups are like making their communities on there. So like
Whoa.
on the 13th day, 6 Stray Kids, ITZY NMIX. If you want NIZU, it's on the 19th. If you want Twice, it's on the 22nd. If you want 2 p.m. 23rd, things like that. So
Oh.
Yeah, so
they're doing an independent fan platform.
They've already had a fan community called Fans. This seems like a reboot of the old one, which it seemed like
Is that what it is?
using.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Also, didn't JYP just make a bubble like a month ago or something? Didn't he join something? He joined something.
I don't know.
He was with SM at some point with the bubble thing.
Yeah, no, he opened Dear You bubble last December.
Yeah.
And I was like, buddy, who do you think is gonna subscribe to your Dear You bubble? Like, you look. Sorry,
Bro, look at him. He put himself as the top image of this.
The
image
top
today.
left.
Oh my god, dude! Come on.
Oh man.
Yeah, but it's opening on January 13th, so this week. So
Mr.
if you want
Parks.
to follow some JYP artists, you got to download this app. Next thing. So this happened. This happened like a month ago almost at this point, but a track filed a 13 billion Korean won lawsuit against the 3 former members of 50/50 and their parents for violating the exclusive contracts. So from what I read, they could have sued for up to like 21 billion, but they chose 13 billion because they're like 95% sure they're gonna win the amount. Is what the legal analysts were saying.
That's so much money.
So
I don't know what's going on there.
Is this
but
the only 50/50 news you have today?
Yeah. What else do you got, Warren?
There have been reports coming out saying that the 3 of them are practicing, continuously together,
Oh, I did see this.
and they are
Oh.
They're looking for investors or a new company,
they're looking
right?
for a new company.
Wow.
This is the rough part. Once you get into legal hot water, regardless of whether you're in the right or you're in the wrong, this is how
No
legal.
one's gonna want to touch that with a 50-foot stick.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
no.
It's kind of the sad part of how the media
Man.
industry works.
For better or for worse, they're gonna be pariahs as to why you don't like. I'm not saying the story's true or to what extent it is, but they are the pariahs for you don't backstab the company. Essentially, right? That's how people are viewing them. Like that's like the cautionary tale, more or less. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, right?
Man.
Well,
Sad.
they always have crowdsourcing.
That's so much money, though, dude. Like
So much.
that's like 12 million USD, dude. 12 million.
Get one of them to make a music video. The other one can write a song.
I don't know, dude. Yeah. Next thing, so Brave is going to debut a 4-member girl group within the first half of 2024. How like I don't know what this Brave Bros doing lately, dude.
Nani?
It's their first girl group launch in over 13 years since Brave Girls debut. 2011.
Why? Why now?
Brave as a company's doing so bad. I think, right?
Sorry, what? Why?
There was a thing last year where after Brave Girls left, they tried to release a best of Brave Girls album to get money one last time. And I remember seeing like the first week sales was like 8 or something. Like some ridiculous stuff. I think it was like 17 or 8. Like it was some ridiculous number. Because all the fans were like, we're not gonna give them more money. Are you crazy? Like,
at that point, you might as well like manipulate the chart, touch it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
17 and 8. Like, bro, just have one of your relatives buy 2 each. That's like easily 50. Like,
Dang.
Is Dark B, DKB still under Brave? They're under Brave. They're still under Brave.
they're releasing stuff. They're selling like 50K albums with each release. That's about it at their company.
Let me look. We Love You, 6 mini album repackage. I can't find how much sales they had.
It's kind of struggle city there. Oh.
Well,
best of luck to
Best of
Mr.
luck.
Brave
Best
and
of
the
luck.
4 girls.
Yeah, so that happened. Next thing. So, Blockberry Creative.
Oh boy.
man.
They moved the trademarks, were transferred to My Music Taste, which is that company that hosts those concerts and stuff.
What? That's the same company?
Yeah.
We
No,
didn't
no, no,
know
no.
that. Did he?
Is it the same people?
That's what it sounds like. They didn't sell it. They didn't buy it. They transferred it.
Yeah, so it somehow got transferred, but there also seems to be some kind of like legal problem between the two. Like, it kind of like, from what I read, it kind of feels like Blockberry's like, wait, you took this, the trademarks. And My Music Taste is like, no, they're ours. So they're in like court over the rights to Luna. Like in terms of the trademarks, like the name of the group, Luna's Chew, Love and Like, and Idal is so like Boys of the Month as well.
What the heck?
Like,
That's a thing.
Boys?
yeah, like the trademark to that.
What?
I don't know what's going on here.
They were.
So there's like a legal dispute where BBC's potentially just gonna lose the rights to the group itself.
Whoa. What happened?
I have no clue what's going on here. I didn't do enough research into this, but it's happening.
This is
So
stupid. It's so funny.
yeah, so they're not even gonna like do anything with the group.
Okay, go back for a second. The fact that they had Boys of the Month, I'm like, were you expecting a whole universe out of this? Like, I guess that's
Apparently.
not. Okay, My Music Taste. They had a lot of things ongoing with Luna. This I do recall this. I don't know what they're doing these days.
They did at back in the day.
They
for
did.
sure.
I never thought they had a relationship to any degree where the copyrights can be transferred. I don't know how that
Wait,
works.
My Music Taste is seeking the money from Blockberry Creative. I have no clue what is going on here.
Okay.
It's
My Music Taste
supposed
is
to-
seeking $77,000 in claims from BBC Creative. Looks like maybe they think they own the rights to Luna, and they're like, "Oh, BBC took it."
Who knows what's going on? But the fact that they're like arguing, it's like they're arguing over like the corpse of this group, right? And they're like suing each other.
man.
Why do you need?
Like-
yeah, like
I don't.
Your fans are not
Also, I was
listening to
reading
your
the comments. Everyone was confused. They're like, "What the f is going on here, guys?" Like, if you know, please let us know because I'm so
yes.
confused about this story. But all I know is the trademarks for Luna is up in the air. Blockberry Creative is fighting My Music Taste, who I thought was just a concert group, like concert company, and there's like they're seeking money for each other and all this. Who knows? But it's a mess, per usual. Yeah.
all right.
Are we
well,
good? We good? I'm gonna move on.
yeah, that's kind of funky.
Last week we got some stuff that's happening. So Baby Monster February. So
Okay.
it's happening. It's called Stuck in the Middle. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, but they're gonna come back February 1st, they made a comment about Ion. So, quote, Ion, okay, number one, the grammar doesn't make sense. Ion had to stop training for a few months due to health reasons, as Baby Monster's debut had to be pushed beyond this year. It is uncertain when Ion will join the group, so they will inform us in due course. So basically, they're saying like, well, she had to sit out for a while. She's not in the group yet. We'll let you know what's going on eventually.
Interesting.
Hey, I mean,
That's that.
Okay.
yeah, things happen. Injuries you can't say much about, you know.
I guess.
That's that one.
My boy Urian
Next one.
Timber has been outside the squad for a long time. I feel.
Oh.
Look at this one, which happened like yesterday, guys. IVE has a song coming out January 19th, all night,
So weedy.
featuring Saweetie.
Okay.
That's
It's gonna come
not
out on January
Wow.
18th at 7 p.m. Isn't that insane?
Ooh.
What
is
is
this gonna
going on
sound
here?
like?
It is not what I
What's going
expected.
on? I don't know, dude. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I got nothing else to say.
Okay.
Next one, I got 2 solo debuts that are happening. Cha Eun-woo is having a solo debut, first half of 2024.
Okay.
Okay.
The Face Genius is
Exciting.
going to solo debut.
Look at that perfect
Forward
face.
to it.
That's a good face.
That's a good face.
Next one, Gongwon Sonyo member Mia is preparing for a solo debut, guys. Girls in the Park. Y'all remember them? That was some fire back in the day.
Oh, Park no more. That part's gone. Wait, is this a debut in Korea or in Japan? Cause like
That's what I'm unsure of. So I don't know.
Interesting. Okay. This is really interesting, right? Because I'm looking at her official Twitter. All her tweets are in Japanese, but the bio's in Korean and English. So I don't.
Interesting.
Maybe both.
Maybe
We'll see.
both.
Maybe both.
She's like almost my age, right? Isn't she like 1 year younger than me?
She's
right?
1 year younger than you. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. I'm excited for this. Whatever language it comes in. I was a big fan of Mia. Bro, Gongwon Sonyo feels like let me paint you a word story here, right?
Okay.
Remember back in the day when you were growing up, there was like a park you liked or a place you used to hang out when you were a little kid, and then they came and bulldozed the park and built an apartment building on top of it. That's what it feels like with Gongwon Sonyo.
Oh no.
Like I have great memories, but it's gone. You know?
That's actually what happened to my park in Sunedong.
Exactly.
Oh no.
It's so
Right?
sad.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so sad. That's literally how I feel about this group.
Oh wait, that made me really emotional for a second.
Oh,
Right?
no.
Isn't that the
Yeah.
perfect
No.
description about Gongwon Sonyo though? It's literally the correct description.
Yeah, no, I see it. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
Some of those songs were really good.
Bangers.
They had something cooking there.
Bazooka.
Yeah, once they were like, oh, now we're under the wave, I'm like, okay, this is okay. That park is clearly there's a sign in the park that says we're gonna rebuild the park into a.
The way I feel about Gongwon Sonyo, even though they were nowhere nearly as successful as the group I'm gonna mention next, the same feelings I have about Gongwon Sonyo, I kind of have about Stacey these days, where I really like the kids,
Oh.
really like the group. I'm rooting for them. Like they have the same spot in my heart, you know what I mean? But obviously Stacey's way more commercially successful. But just the vibes.
Okay, I agree with you on that. But the part where Gongwon Sonyo has even more of a stronger like place in my heart, is yes, I like their music. Is yes, their music was like the kind of music that got me back into K-pop. But also the fact that they were like struggling like lower tier girl group that we really
They were
got
like the
behind.
Underdogs.
Yeah, they were fine. They were like picking up traction in the West.
Yeah, it really felt like we as a podcast were growing alongside them. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like up the
yeah.
So like it was like kind of brings me back to like the earlier podcast days where we were like, yeah, like house, you know that. How did I talk back then?
They were just so refreshing at the time, man.
It was really cool.
It was like for me, it's like them and then that one Ruan song, dude. Like,
That's all right. Everybody go stream Puzzle Moon.
also go stream the Ruan song "Beep Beep." That's an all-time
Ruan's
classic for
doing
me.
well in Japan.
I know she is.
I can
but,
hear
you
the
know.
song in the background, Doug.
Oh, yeah, I was playing it for a second. Hey, apparently she's doing well, so she finished third and became a member of that group from that competition show she was on. So
Really?
there's that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of older K-pop people, we haven't really talked about it in a while. Anita and I talked about this offline, but like, you remember Yukika?
Yeah, she got married and she's kind of retiring at the same time, right?
Yeah.
She released
And she's pregnant, right? Am I wrong?
Oh, she's pregnant. Yeah. She got married like 2 years ago. Last year, I don't remember. And she got pregnant, and then like she released a remake album. So she did a album where she remade a bunch of famous K-pop songs, and then in the description to that, she was like, "This is gonna be my last album."
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn."
Can I talk about one more artist, an even bigger throwback? Like back in the day?
How far back?
Like 10 years ago.
Oh.
That's
So I was like 20 at the time. There was an artist, right, when I was 20, that I was like, oh my God, this is like the most beautiful person ever, right? Your boy Doug was like, I was like, wow, this person's amazing. I was really into their music. I was a big fan, right?
Okay.
Back in the day.
Okay.
NSUG. I was a big fan when I was like 20 years old. Because I was like, as a 20-year-old, I was like, she's so hot. It's great. You know, I'm digging this, right? So I knew that her career wasn't that great, to be fair. It was like 10 years ago. It didn't do too well, whatever. I was a fan though. She disappeared. Last I heard is she got married. She moved to LA, whatever. She was from America. Like, she spoke really good English anyway, right? She went to UCLA back in the day, right? Mm-hmm. And then I was watching the Michigan football game yesterday, and there was a Kevin Hart movie commercial, and they show Kevin Hart at the beginning. Then they show this Asian woman talking, and I'm like, is that NSUG? What the? Yeah. And then, I told Warren, I'm like, I swear to God, I saw NSUG in the Kevin Hart movie trailer, and he's like, there's zero chance that's what it is. And it's her. I looked up the IMDb. It's literally her. I don't understand what's going on.
I like don't even remember what she looks like. I'll be honest with you. I don't like know how you managed to see her and then recognize her. Also, she's been active. She dropped her first full-length album in 2021, Doug.
Anyone care though? That's the crux of it.
If You Love Me, international version. If you're a fan, you told me you're a fan. Clearly, you're lying.
Bro, I was a fan when I was 20, dude. Like 10 years, literally like 10 years ago. Yeah. The hot second, dude. Hey, but shout out to her. It seems like she's doing great. You know, she's gonna be in this movie with Kevin Hart. So people are probably gonna watch it.
Nice.
So yeah,
cool.
That was a real big throwback for me. I was like, holy shit! It's like someone you knew 10 years ago just like appears randomly. I was kind of watching for that during the Michigan game. I was like, I wanted to see if someone I knew was at the Michigan game from like when I was in college. But I didn't see anyone that I knew, to be honest. But I saw NSUG apparently, so that happened.
Well,
all right,
good for you.
That's all the news from this week. In terms of the music that's coming out next week, 8th Turn, Super Junior's Kyuhyun, All Hours is making only one off, BXB, Limelight, Triple S Aria, so another one of those Triple S units is having a debut, and Mix, and then Yena. Yena needs to follow up this Hate Rodrigo with an actual like comeback, guys. Like her momentum got so stalled last year because of that track. Smiley was pretty good, but Smiley was 2 years ago, right? And then Love War was last year. That was pretty good. And then the big oof, which was Hate Rodrigo, happened.
It's gonna be called Beef with Pink Panthers. It's gonna be I don't know. It's gonna be I Don't Like Ice Spice. I don't know. It's fine.
It's gonna be called like Hate Kylie Jenner, and it's gonna have Timothy Chalamet.
What?
All right,
I'm better than Zendaya.
So that's the pod this week. After the break, Warren's going to be telling us our fortunes for 2024.
Ooh.
That should be kind of fun. We'll see you guys after the break. 3, 2, 1.
And here's an extra special shout out to all of our Fiesta Patreons on patreon.com. Bagel, Charles, Cotton Ball, Del Monic, Ellie, Irvtron, Gogu Mama, Honey Pools, Liam's Games and Toys, Luke Daniels, NJ Parks, Tyr, Siu Sumi, thank you for joining Soju Talk, your weekly shot of K-pop. And special thanks to our Discord server mods, Jacob, K-Music Erday, Koala, Max, No Bias Nuda, Tuggles, and Wolf297.
All right. What are we doing, Warren?
All right, it's a new year. A new year, new me, or same me as you said. It's 2024. In Korea, we also call this 갑진년. This is the way Chinese zodiacs works, and all that kind of traditional stuff. We assign a character to all of these years in a cycle of 60. This year happens to be 갑진년, which you also know as the year of the blue dragon. So the SojuTalk professional graphic design team put together these beautiful visuals full of blue, beautiful dragons.
Amazing.
Right? I can't really complain. I just wanted to show this for as long as possible because it's very beautiful. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do what is called 사주풀이, which is also Soju Korean fortune telling. Essentially, this is based off of the Chinese 4 pillars of destiny. It's a little different as far as I can tell. I don't know how they do it over there in the larger continent. We're just a little peninsula over here. The way we do it, things a little different. But hey, essentially, what they're gonna do is they kind of try to figure out how much luck is flowing into your life, and how much luck is flowing out of your life this year.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's like a constant cycle. Luck flows in, flows out. Sometimes it'll be good, sometimes it'll be bad. And this is really popular in Korea, right?
For context, Korea has a tradition of these types of fortune telling or premonitions or matchmaking destiny type stuffs, right? There's a big tradition of that shamanism in Korea, and I would say this kind of ties a little bit to that kind of stuff.
Oh, it ties heavily into all that. Yeah. It's if you go to Hongdae, if you've been to a touristy area in Korea that also happens to have a lot of Korean people, you'll see these a lot of signs that say they do Soju and then they do the Tara.
Tarot cards.
Tarot cards, yeah. I realized that Taro, like I said, Taro bubble tea, but tarot cards. Yeah. The thing is, you're not meant to take it seriously. Most of these
Koreans do. Some people though. There's a
Well, it depends.
Everyone says don't take it seriously, but there's also this one lady who will spend $400 on meeting someone who's really good at it, apparently. I don't know. Issue is one of those people that are really good at it collabed with a bank this year to create this online tool that'll tell our fortunes.
Wow.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Go through.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So these are based off of when you were born, what time of the day. We're gonna kick off with Douglas, right? You are.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. So the way this works, there's an overall fortune, and then there is a wealth fortune, a career and business fortune, a family and health fortune, and then a human relationship fortune, as including.
What's my general fortune? Let's see.
All right. Oh, I'm
go.
translating.
Oh God.
You in 2024 will finally stretch vigorously by releasing your warm breath and loosening your chest that has been frozen all night. Spring has finally come.
Ooh.
I did read your overall luck, and it seems like a recurring theme is that this year things are melting away. This is your spring. The difficult times are past us.
Ooh.
Now,
that's nice.
there is a couple caveats here, however.
Ah, shit.
Just a couple. First of all, you will need to put an effort to the things you do. It says 작은 것을 큰 것을 이룰 것이니 대길의 지문가 보이는군요. If you put effort into what you do, you will have great fortune. If you don't, however, that's not going to happen. See, you kind of see where I'm going.
I gotta make an effort in 2024.
There will be an opportunity. You gotta put in the fucking effort into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pay attention for that.
It also says if you this is a prime opportunity for you to make a lot of honor and a lot of money, boy.
Ooh.
But at the same time, this is the beginning of spring. So if it doesn't actually work out, don't be pissed off. You know what I mean?
That bottom
Just the
part though,
beginning.
there's like a big fight at home. It says.
Okay. For the most part, family, peaceful. It's gonna be happy. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
But there will be one big fight. So you should end
shit.
that quarrel as a quarrel.
Okay.
Now, here's the last line that I think was really shocking to me, where it says, unfortune, bad luck in the family is a
Misfortune.
sign of bad luck in general. So, do you kind of see where I'm going with this? Don't goof it up at home.
God damn. Okay.
So good family relationship is generally good for the rest of your.
I don't know. Apparently, there will be one big fight. So if you goof that up, it'll fuck everything up. But if you don't goof it up, it won't fuck everything up.
No.
Oh god.
Like the last line is what really I was like kind of shocked about, because like essentially saying if you goof up that one thing, it's 길성도 흉사가 됨. It's gonna make things like your good fortune is gonna turn against you, is what it's saying essentially.
Oh my goodness. Now I'm worried.
No.
No, it's just for fun, right? No.
Holy shit.
But like, I mean, everything else is pretty positive.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Are you
Great.
planning anything cool for 2024 in terms of achievements?
Not really. The fact is, I
Now's
could
the
make a
time.
guess as to what the bottom end is.
Oh no.
There's like certain things that have to happen in 2024, and these are the
Okay.
potential seeds of descent. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think it can work out. I think it leaves it up to like if you put in effort or if things are attended to, it can work out.
Like you know how every year there's like, oh, these big things are gonna happen during this year, like this life event, this life event, this life event. There's a couple of them I have to do this year, so this is what's making me nervous.
Can you tell us one of it, maybe, or?
Well,
Vague. Doesn't have to be specific.
This is unrelated because this is going to be a good thing.
Okay.
So my grandma's 90th birthday party is happening this year.
Oh,
At
okay.
some
Oh,
point.
my God.
That's
Like
gonna
I
be
have
good.
like that, like you know how that's a big life event that your family, it's a big deal for your family.
Yes.
I got a couple of those type of big events this year that are gonna happen.
Okay.
There's a couple of them.
Don't argue when you plan for the party.
Oh, I'm not on the planning committee, so it's fine.
Okay. If someone
wow.
says let's have eggplants for the party, just say go with the flow. Just say yes. So let's get eggplants for the party.
Okay, so put in an effort, and if there's a fight, just make it a fight, but not a bigger issue.
Just move
right?
on. Yeah. Don't make a big deal out of it.
Okay.
People fight all the time. Okay. Do you want me to
General's
read
pretty good.
any of your specific ones? Wealth, business, family, romantic relationships.
Nah, not interested in that one. Let's go with wealth.
Wealth. I thought
Money.
I knew you would choose that one. I was highlighting that one. All right. 한 번에 손실을 겪게 될 것이며 두 번에 이득을 보고 싶으면 you will lose once but gain twice.
That's fine. Net gain.
Ooh.
Yeah. The loss of wealth is inevitably spent for the peace and well-being of the family. So let go of your worries.
Oh my god, this shit's
Manage
way
your
too serious.
I mean, like, you're having a party. Party's expensive, right?
It is recommended that you be careful not to seek wealth through lawsuits or disputes. What?
Lawsuits.
What is? Am I suing someone in 2024? Goodness.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Yeah, but like the fact that that's a consideration is scary.
Okay. I mean, okay. If you stay away from things that concern you, there will be great fortune for good money in the near future.
Another thing I read here is if you should prevent unnecessary spending on your income wealth. I don't buy like anything, so I don't think that's a big concern for me.
Oh yeah, that's not a translation error either. That's what it says in Korean.
Yeah, but I don't really spend a lot of money.
Yeah, no.
I save
Well,
everything.
keep doing what you're doing then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep at it is what you're saying.
Net
Yeah.
positive though is what this
Net
reads to me.
positive.
Spring.
That's good.
It's spring. Cool.
Blooming.
There will be good opportunities apparently, so you're gonna do fine.
Okay.
Overall, sounds like you're gonna be fine, man. You are a problem
Sounds like
solver.
2024 is gonna have a couple stumbles, but a net positive year is what it seems like to me.
That sounds
Spring
pretty
is
nice.
spring has arrived. What is it?
Spring.
I'm kind of glad you didn't read the family one because that one is like it's off to a not
no.
good start when I read it here.
Oh no.
Oh god.
It says good or bad, there will
tell
be a
us.
decision.
Stop! Oh my god.
Don't tell him.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to move on to Anita, or is there anything else you want me to read?
Bro, this made me so nervous.
I'm scared now.
You're looking good, dude. It's spring. You're making a
Wait,
lot of
no,
money.
Okay, for disclosure, Warren was making it seem like he said there will be some tea, and I said like, what? Good, bad, and you just said tea.
Is that me
I
or was
so
not me?
concerned.
That was
Am I the
before.
T?
No, you're not T because I
No.
didn't know when you were born at that point in terms of
Okay,
time.
it's Anita's the T. Let's move to Anita.
What the heck happened?
Okay, Anita's not really T. I was just like hyping it up because I was like
Oh.
trying to mess with Anita.
Fine.
At this point, I didn't even read hers.
So my summary is spring has arrived. Let's see. Let's make a
This is a summary?
slogan for Anita too.
Okay.
Get a slogan going.
Okay.
Summary.
You must work hard to protect what you have.
Oh shit.
Protect.
Protect.
Fortunately, if you are wary of things nearby you, there will be nothing you lose.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay, the next line's a little weird. You have a bow, but you don't have
Okay.
arrows, which means
Oh.
that you will have an opportunity, but you won't be ready for it. Therefore,
Oh, no.
you should get ready to act on the fucking spot. Get ready.
Okay.
Things
No,
are gonna
get
happen.
ready.
Yeah.
Anita's one-liner is she needs to protect this house. Right? That's what it feels like.
But like she doesn't have any arrows. She's only got a
Yeah,
So I
bow.
gotta get ready to protect my
She gotta
house.
get ready. She gotta get ready though. Holy shit.
앞으로 나아가는데 너무 포기할 것을 빨리 정할 기회를 준비하시기 바랍니다. Okay. Going forward will be a little difficult.
Oh my god.
Oh. No.
But there will be new opportunities. Just don't lose them because you're sad about whatever you lost in the past. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like-
so forget the past.
There will be some wins. There will be some losses. If you've already had losses, then that's in the past. Forget about that.
Okay.
Focus on the new opportunities because there will be new opportunities.
Read this last.
Gotcha.
Here's the translation of the last sentence. The West and the South are in the direction of thieves. So be wary of traveling and be careful about dealing with people close to you. And it will be a good year to enjoy movies with wealth.
Movies?
Whoa.
Okay.
I gotta go to the theater.
You gotta go. It's pretty well translated except for movies. It's just wealth,
Oh,
good
no.
fortune. Yeah.
So basically, they're like, if you're vigilant in 2024, Anita, good things will happen. That's what
Protect
it's reading
my
to me.
house.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
be
like
vigilant.
literally what it says in the first couple lines. Like there's a thief. You have to be careful. It's somebody near you.
thief.
So, Anita's is be vigilant and good things happen. Mine is spring is here, but you're gonna have to make some decisions, right? That's essentially what I'm getting.
Here's one thing
Wow.
that I think might be specific to Anita. If you're planning to move, get on it.
Whoa,
Oh, God.
whoa.
Oh God.
There will be big success, but it's also difficult to get there. So
A struggle.
there will be big reward, just a bit of a struggle to get there. So don't.
Wow, Anita, you gotta
always.
be in the zone.
I
You gotta
gotta
be
get
ready.
the arrows.
No, no.
You gotta be ready.
What it's saying is it's gonna be hard, but don't forget that at the end of all this hardship, there will be good fortune.
Okay, so good fortune,
Right.
but you gotta work towards it and you gotta be vigilant.
So,
Wow.
being someone who has read a lot of these, this is still a very positive one because it's
Really?
Is it? Okay.
because it's telling you there's
This
good
sounds
shit.
very.
Yeah, no. It's
These
saying
last two
Anita,
have been a little
Anita,
serious.
Yours and mine are both net positive years.
Yeah.
That's what this is
Okay,
saying.
that's good.
These are net positive years.
Doug's was you're gonna have good shit, just like put some effort into it and
Yeah.
don't get into a fight. Yours is there will be some good shit. It's not gonna seem like good shit until you get there. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta
Wow.
work towards
Gonna
it.
be a hard road.
So Anita is like, you gonna struggle, but it's gonna be good for you and it's gonna work out.
It's
is
gonna
what
work
seems
out.
reading to
It's
me.
gonna work out.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. I think that covers the overall overview.
I need to pick a subcategory now. Do you want relationships?
Wealth?
You want money? You want job? What do we want?
Family and happy health, career and business, monies. Do you want a boyfriend or a girlfriend? I don't know.
Why not
Which one sounds the
both?
most interesting. I don't know what might be the most interesting.
All right. Do you want something? Do you want to hear something positive or something? Actually, I'm like doing a quick skim of all of these. They're pretty positive, all of these.
Ooh.
Let's just do the last one.
Relationship.
Let's go for
Let's
it.
go.
It says 인연의 운이 대단히 좋은 시기입니다. Which
Whoa.
directly translates to this is a great timing
I'm.
for meeting new people.
Whoa,
There we go.
Anita. Whoa. Anita's got that 2024 RIIZE. Yo, that's just,
You will have the fortune of a noble person, and therefore people will start to look for you. The people will come to see you.
Wow.
They'll be like, "Oh shit, where's Anita?" If you have hardships, ask the people around you. So,
True.
if you have diarrhea, let me know, and I can help you there. You know what I mean?
No, what?
Help people, and they will be there for you when you need help.
yeah.
Yeah. What else? 선남선녀들은 하늘이 정해주는 좋은 배필을 만나게 된 시기인데. Okay. This is also a time of your life when you will meet other beautiful men and women in your life.
Whoa.
However, don't
However.
be too hasty about it, because there will be good fortune. Just don't be hasty about it. Just take your time with it, because otherwise you're just kicking it out of the bin. You know what I mean? You're just pushing it away if you're too hasty about it. So take your time, and if you find somebody that you think might be the person, take it slow. You know?
All of Anita's luck from the main one to this one, she needs to be tactical in 2024.
think.
Right? She got to think it out. She got to be watching all directions, be tactical. That's what it's reading to me.
It's really saying just be nice to everybody, because one of them is going to be a good person.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
All right.
Do you want to read any of the other categories?
Let's move to warrants.
I think we're good. One per
Yeah,
each.
we'll do one main one and a sub one.
All right.
That's all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I kind of read mine overall. I have
Uh-oh.
like, it's not because I'm translating it, but hey, I'm very happy with mine. I'll be honest.
Nice.
I am a fish. I'm a fish that was in a pond, but now I am going out into the sea. And I will have
Whoa.
a great deal of triumph in this year, apparently.
Wow.
Whoa.
Just gonna win this year.
If I live in a good piece of land, which this you can tell when this was written. If I live in a good piece of land, there will be a lot of life and a lot of fortune and a lot of money, even towards my sons and daughters and grandchildren too. So
Wait, we're talking Warren's gonna make generational wealth
Apparently.
in 2024.
Ooh. You gotta get rich.
It's a money year.
there will be a lot of big opportunities, which means there's a lot of conflict and a lot of issues, but you shall have to figure that out. Also, there will
And
be
a
rain
lot of
after a
Warrens
lot of
is-
drought.
Almost all, like the majority of Warren's is to do with money and a lot of
It's
fortune.
a money making year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also says there will be peace in the family and there will be success in the family. People will be happy.
This is a really good fortune. This one's a good one.
Wow.
Yeah,
You could
this
tell.
is overall.
This is really good.
Mine last year was completely god awful, so I'm kind of glad. Okay, the thing was, it said I would meet a lot of people last year, and none of them would be lasting relationships, and this is kind of true.
Oh shit.
Oh,
The amount of first dates I went on. Anyways, yeah, I mean, mine is generally positive. There's literally
Nice.
nothing that is negative here.
There's nothing. I've
Wow.
been reading through this. There's nothing.
Yeah. Apparently, I will make myself famous and make myself reputable
Ooh.
across the nation, and people will try to find me. So,
wow.
This
yeah.
is a very positive
great
one.
fortune.
SojuTalk 2024. It's gonna be a flood after a drought. It's gonna be great.
Do you remember, Warren, back in the day, AKB48 used to have a TV show, and every every New Year, they would bring a fortune teller and rank all of the girls' fortune from last to first.
Oh man,
dude, it was so fun. I've seen it. It was so funny, dude. Like at the end, they would always have two girls left. One has the best luck of the year, and one has the worst luck of the year.
Oh, that is the worst way to do it.
They would do it like that. It was so funny. Like they would do that. Like they would have a fortune teller come and rank, like, let's say 60 girls showed up that day. They would rank all 60 girls from front to back with luck.
Damn.
It was great content. I remember watching this.
All right. I've already read all my categories. Do you guys want me to focus? Which one are you guys most curious about for me? If you are.
Which one do you think is the most interesting?
I think the most relevant to Warren is the work one, though.
Oh.
That one I actually don't remember what it said because I didn't really.
I
read the one about
relevant.
relationships like 20 times.
Of course you did.
Okay. It is now a time for me to maximize my abilities as my abilities and kind of showcase it to other people. I will be showcasing it to other people externally, and I will, be very grateful for what they do to me. So if I sell things or if I am a seller, there will be a lot of good results. I don't sell for a living. I'm a designer. I guess I sell designs. I don't know.
Dealing with people will be a great success because you are kind and ready for work.
There you go.
And the main thing, you need to be more confident.
There you go.
So as long as you're confident, work's going to be baller this year is what this is saying.
That is one of my newer resolutions. Is like be more confident with what you do because you're doing fine.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's just your fortune's really good this year.
You're just winning this year.
This is my fucking year.
Warren's is dubs only. Is Warren's fortune this year? Literally dubs only. Anita's is we need to be tactical and watch everything, but then it'll work out well. And then mine is spring is here, but you're gonna make some tough decisions in order to get the benefit of that. That's what it seems like.
Yours was really good too overall. It's just like the last. Yeah. You gotta work hard to get what you get because
Okay, so mine's more effort in. Warren's is just, it's a gravy train. Mine's is you gotta work for the gravy train. Anita's is you gotta be careful. That's what Anita said.
I just gotta keep my eye out. Get my arrows.
Here's the thing. There's also related to this is a myth in Korea called ahopsu, which is essentially every time a 9 goes in your age, you're gonna have a goofy fucking year.
A 9?
Now,
okay,
because of the way Korean age works, you're 29 in Korean years right now, Anita.
No.
Oh wow, you're gonna have a goofy.
But does that count? We're changing the rule.
I think it counts. Sort of like how for me, for Zodiac, I count in what they call the 1991 year because I'm before the Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So I think that all counts. I've always think of myself as a ram because I'm born in January,
Yeah,
not a monkey.
Particularly based on. I mean, then again, telling fortunes, reading fortunes, this is all just for fun. Don't take it too seriously.
Wow, this was pretty fun though. I like this. Yeah. This is informative.
Well, if you are interested and want to do your own, go to the link that I have on the screen right now.
Life SHINHANLIFE ShinSinbiun.com.
Yep.
The downside is the whole website is in Korean. There's no English mode, so
Hey, you could use the translator on Google Chrome.
This is true. This episode is not brought to you by Shinhan Bank, but hey,
not sponsored.
Thank you for joining our episode of What's Gonna Happen in 2024. We'll be back next week with a K-pop discussion, I imagine, about something.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Doug.
Happy birthday.
I'm old.